For me, I remember we just had to be the hardest because we were in New York. We had to be the toughest. There were always fights with Boston.
Yes.
You know, those bands would come into town.
The FU, social SSD control.
Yeah, yeah.
And there were battles. I mean, it was, and that's how the trauma expressed itself. That's the rage that came out. And the sweetest guys when you would talk to them, and really like gentlemen.
And also because the hood itself was pretty wild. And I always felt safer if I was with John and Harley, you know? I mean, you know, I always felt safer to be with those guys.
Because they would fight. And this was Alphabet City when most of it was just burnt down. There were a ton of squats, a ton of abandoned buildings. There was some outreach, but it wasn't like it was now. And there wasn't a lot of available care for kids. And so you talk about not feeling safe in your body, and you've talked about some of why that was. It strikes me that having that camera offered you this protection right away. Like it was a way to be there, being both, the focus isn't on you. And
I mean, it's almost like an instrument too, because I could also feel like, oh, I'm doing this for the band. You know, I have a reason, a purpose to be here.